Hey everyone, Matt Vasgersian here. Welcome to the show. We are under the lights this evening as we get Eduardo Rodriguez, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
An interesting stat about this guy. Coming into this game, right-handed hitters are hitting below 200 on the season for him as the starting pitcher. So he must be doing something right when he's facing the righties.
Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Rowdy Tellez goes down for the first out of the game. Standing in now, Bo Bichette. Fouled away. Rodriguez has registered just under 110 innings on the mound, and over that time he's got a whip under 0.5. To translate, he's allowed less than half a runner per inning. Bichette, a native Floridian, he's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Another one sent foul. A bouncer up the middle, gloved by Bogaerts, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now at the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High drive deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Back up the middle. He's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. Toronto nothing. Standing in, Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the second baseman.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win. One game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Now here's the pitch. Rafael Devers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
So stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. 0-1 the count. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Down the third baseline. Devers, base runner at first with 1 out. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it's off the green monster. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Scorch to third. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Into the box now, Alex Verdugo. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Still no score. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now.
The left fielder, Teoscar.
Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through at 1 strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is at the knees and called strike 3.
Batting fifth.
So one away here with the bases empty, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Popped him up. Chavis in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Biggio.
Into the box now, Kevin Biggio. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average coming in at 266. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high, gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Kevin Plawecki is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. That batting average, boy, pushing very close to 400. 10 home runs and 33 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it one away.
Batting eighth.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, 7 hits and 15 at-bats. And of those hits, 3 of them were of the home run variety. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half, 0-2 now. Martinez, a native Floridian. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the lead.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Jansen, just 24 years of age. He was a 16th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Danny Jansen goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Derek Fisher is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Verdugo waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
So striding in, Rowdy Tellez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit down the line at first. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 1 left for Toronto. Bottom of the 3rd now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Okay. Peraza.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And there's one down now.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Rafael Devers, the next to
third
bat.
baseman, Rafael.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it
Devers.
comes. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Ryu comes set. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Hard on the ground towards short. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk will get there, and he puts it away to retire the sub. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's one away. Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. At the plate now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Toronto. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Can't fault the pitcher for going back-to-back changeups right there. First pitch, he swung through. Timing looked a little off. But he went back, the batter made the adjustment, and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 0-2. Got him looking with the fastball, as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'll be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Randall Grichuk is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the stretch. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it, and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Blue Jays held in check. They're on the short end of a 1-. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored one run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up. And he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Junior.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
To second. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here comes Ryu, 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And it bangs off the monster.
The batter, the designated hitter, J.D.
Here's J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He popped out in his first trip. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Going back is Fisher. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Plawecki is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. The 0-1. There's strike two as it catches the outside corner.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back the center fielder, but he can't get it as it's off the wall.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jose.
And here's Jose Peraza as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike two.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Lined into left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Chavis rounds the corner and is headed home. Scrambling back to third. He's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, third baseman, Rafael.
Here now is Rafael Devers as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Still only 1 out in the inning. Called strike 0-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Ready with the 0-2. Line drive, base hit to right. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So the base hit drives home their third run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In there, strike one.
0-1's the count.
Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Here's a line drive base hit to left field. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
Yeah, Matt, I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. Xander Bogaerts stands in as he looks at a called strike. Here comes the 0-1.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
The 0-2 delivery. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. So a milestone here. And even 50 home runs on the year now as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Oh, man, it's so rare to see a guy put up 50 dingers in a season, especially in recent years. Well, he just did. It's been incredible to watch. What a season.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically,
oh, look at the diving stop. Touche, sir.
Now batting. The center fielder.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
This is drilled, but right into the shift. And it's in time at first, and hallelujah. Damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Out in front of it, strike 1. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Danny Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches out.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 4 pitches, all it takes to retire the Jays. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Bottom of the inning now. And now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Going back is Fisher. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he's going to get to 2nd now with nobody out.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended. Right arm tucked up against his body. Barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall at left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
0-1, here it comes. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A line shot to third base. And the runner gets back. No double play.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Michael.
In now, Michael Chavis. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
So now to the plate, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that... Derek Fisher the next to bat. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard-hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And this is foul tipped at the plate directly off the arm of the home plate umpire. And folks, there's no padding up there. That's going to hurt. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Rowdy Tellez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Bo Bichette.
At the plate, Bo Bichette. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Now batting, Rafael Devers. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Rafael Devers.
First delivery to him on the way. A bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Oh, here's a shot out to right center. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The left fielder, number 5.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. From the belt, the pitch.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Bogaerts.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit at third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The right fielder,
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season as this lead got even wider. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Thomas Pannone gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Grichuk will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Now in the box, he starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Bogaerts has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Teoscar Hernandez. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Barnes has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The catcher.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball drops in there for strike one. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the ground to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Martinez.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay, and he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
The first baseman.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. Hit down the third base line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. From the stretch. This is hit softly to third, and this will be gobbled up fairly easily down there at third for the first out.
The batter,
one man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike one.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a
This is hit pretty well out to left field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Rafael Devers. And he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
0-2.
Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Settle for just the one. Stepping in for the Jays, Kevin Biggio. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Colton Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the first pitch to him.
Colton.
Fouled off.
Brewer.
Pitch on the way. Brewer, a 6'4" right-hander, comes into the day third in all-star balloting among relievers, so we'll wait and see if he ends up receiving an invite.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late push as we head towards the Midsummer Classic.
To the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. And there are 2 away now.
Now back.
Digging in, Danny Jansen. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, that's just a case, D-Roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes.
Now
Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls, and on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout, so that's a nice piece of hitting.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. 1 left for Toronto. They trail in this one 11-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. In there, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
The batter, number 2.
Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one who was a ground-out victim last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And a curveball taken for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time. Standing in now, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now this is on the ground at first. We'll see if they can get 2. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and I think this is the case of a guy trying to rush it, hoping to turn a double play. Instead of getting 2 outs, they get 0 outs, and runners are on first and second.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Breaking ball and a good one on the corner to make it 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Hit hard to the right side. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Number 63.
Into the box now, Kevin Plawecki. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, That's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. From the stretch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite according to plan. And Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Popped him up. Plawecki over to his left. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated.
Ready for another chance? Bo Bichette. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Lourdes Gurriel swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another. Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Toronto, the first baseman.
And that one right down Main Street. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bo Bichette is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Verdugo is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third.
Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Starts him out with a cutter and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue. Digging in now, Jose Peraza, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
The second base.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Peraza.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And that's the first out. Rafael Devers, the next to bat. Last night was a good one for him as he turned in a 4-for-5 effort. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
This is pulled into right. Grichuk is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is good.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Hit hard to the right. Here's another 0-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Randall Grichuk is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Drilled down the line.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding into the box, Zue Lin. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. No balls and a strike to count. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And there's out number 2. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League. Taken but called a strike. Oh, 2 the count to Benintendi. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Andrew Benintendi leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 28 on the season as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Normally this matchup is the last thing you want to see, left on left. But he kept his front shoulder square, stayed in that at bat, and absolutely demolished that baseball.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. Hernandez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Red Sox are at the plate. Reese McGuire. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Fouled off. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he can put up similar numbers in this one.
At the plate now, Kevin Biggio, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Here's J.D. Martinez as he enters
Leading
this
off
one with an
for the
absurdly
Red Sox,
high batting average.
the designated
Definitely
hitter,
one of the most dangerous
J.D.
hitters in the league these days.
Martinez.
The 0-1 delivery. Looked to be a sinker there, up in the zone a bit, but called to strike. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Almost into the short porch, but it's off the wall. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
Into the box, Mitch Moreland, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Jose Peraza.
And here's Jose Peraza as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Great play right there, and I love the way he played it. Sometimes when you slide for a ball, you give your eyes a little better angle to look up at it, and you kind of get your whole body under it. He's clearly practiced that a lot and made it look really easy.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes strike 2. Devers leads All-American League third baseman in All-Star voting coming into today, so it looks very likely at least he'll be on the AL squad, if not starting.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Alex Verdugo is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called to strike. Moreland is off of first with 2 away. Pulled toward right center field. McKinney on the move. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's a swing by Tellez as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Into the box, Lourdes Gurriel. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And a bouncing ball, foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And there's ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Bottom of the... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Zue Lin. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
And there's 1 down now.
The batter. So
the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Strike 2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. McKinney going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. First offering on its way. Randall Grichuk comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Weak roller right side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the 2nd out. Now riding in once again, Reese McGuire. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Striding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that's in there for a strike.
Vasquez.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number one.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. J.D. Martinez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The 0-2 once more. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. At the plate, Mitch Moreland looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with one down. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Cold strike, 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. Moreland rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 3 now.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Rafael Devers is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Into center field. Line drive base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. First and second now, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Zue Lin, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
That's his 4th triple of the year, so he's used to this. He rounded first, eyeing the ball, and he knew he was going for 3. Great hustle and a great piece of hitting.
Kevin Biggio is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Reined in. Now another 1-2. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rowdy Tellez. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
In now, Bo Bichette. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. In there, strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Sam Gaviglio enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 43.
So coming to the plate, Kevin Pillar. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. There's a strike with the breaking ball. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another? He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And it's off the green monster. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Only played at first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The batter.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. He's been a little unfortunate so far with a couple of hard-hit balls that have resulted in lineouts. First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 0-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. Hernandez has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The designated hitter, J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 37.
He's set and the pitch.
Hembry.
Hembry playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Moreland is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0-1 the count. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Fastball called for strike 2.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Trent Thornton will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far.
Number 57, Trent.
Mitch Moreland is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And that's the first down.
The batter, number 3.
1 man is out in the Red Sox 7th. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
And he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
The
Here now is Rafael Devers,
and he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up.
This one's also hit well. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. The Red Sox. Ready to begin the 8th, and the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And right into the shift. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter, number 10.
Ready once again, Reese McGuire. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Grounded to short. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Billy McKinney.
Digging in and looking for more, Billy McKinney. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 5-1. Wilmer Font is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 63.
Now to the plate, Zue Lin. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit. But unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Come on.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up.
Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over.
Andrew.
Ready for another shot now. Andrew Benintendi. His prior history versus this arm, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and a strike to count. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Striding in, Christian Vasquez. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Here comes the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he'll watch a first-pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it bangs off the monster. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting, first baseman.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had a 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in 1 or maybe 2.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Slow curveball, 75 on the radar. It's 0-2.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take
a swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone,
and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 3.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. McKinney going back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. On to second, but he's in safely as 2 runs come across to score away from the play.
The third baseman.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Sacrifice attempt here. The throw will go to third on a bad decision there as they won't get him at third.
Now batting, left field.
Now at the plate, Alex Verdugo. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1, and back to first safely he goes. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The shortstop, Zue.
Coming to the plate now, Zue Lin. He singled his last time up. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
At the plate now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Number 52, Anthony Bass.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Lined hard toward right center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He can't get there as it falls in. And the second run will score as well.
They are putting in some work at the plate in this one, Matt. Another great AB. Another hit. Another nail in the coffin. That's a startling 15 runs in this one. And they're still going.
Into the box now, J.D. Martinez. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And even 10 men come around to score here as they break this game wide open. Brandon Workman enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Rowdy Tellez. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. A ball and no strikes. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for it. Digging in, Bo Bichette. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Toronto. The designated
first pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Red Sox have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right...
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter
to the plate now,
out.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, man, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Count is 1-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Standing in now, Lourdes Gurriel, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 21 homers, 39 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he begins this one as the fourth leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Well, guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort than this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Bureau. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Fisher is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting third.
Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. Fisher is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Right there for strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's off the green monster. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Batting fifth.
Stepping into the box, Mitch Moreland is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So here's Michael Chavis now. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Start of the second here in Boston. Let's check in with Heidi for a bit more on the weather.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
Pilar is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now. Lifetime against Martin Perez. He's hitting .429. No balls and 1 strike. The wind